Hello, welcome back to Steve's Retirement Corner. Should I postpone my retirement? Now, first off, Steve ain't postponing squat. I'm gone. But I know, especially this year, that stock market dropping like it did, there's a lot of people out there asking that dead question right there. Should I postpone my retirement? And it's only natural. You see that money going away and you ain't had a chance to spend any of it. I mean, I don't care how you rationalize it. I don't care what I say today, whether it sounds logical or not. If you got that concern, it ain't going to help you a bit. I mean, I've been there. I know. If somebody can telling me the straight truth, and I'm still shook up. I'm not going to believe it. You know, it's a tough pill to swallow, man. I'd be shook up if I had to go. If they come to me tomorrow and said, "Hey, man, I know you're looking to get out of here, but we're sorry, we're gonna have to cancel your retirement. You're gonna have to stay another year or two." Man, you might have to call a daggone crazy house and book me a room if something like that was to happen. It's tough, especially when you got your mindset ready to get out. But they say the 2 years before retirement and 2 years right after retirement is like the retirement danger zone or retirement red zone or whatever. And that's because that daggone sequence of return ain't no joke, Doc. That thing can devastate you if you don't watch it. That ain't just some kind of sales tactic they use to keep your money with them. That thing, it don't take you long, market dropping like this, and you taking out to burn through 100 grand. Depending on what your withdrawal rate is, it don't take you long at all, and that's going to hurt you on the back end. And that's what you got to guard against. You know, it's a dangerous time for somebody thinking about retiring because you don't want to make a decision based on off of emotions. You just don't want to do that. You're going to need to take you some time. Take all the time you need and think about it. You know, I'm down 20%. Is that going to be enough for me to make? Rework your numbers. It's going to take some work too on your part. Am I going to be able to make it? Or can I go back and work part time somewhere? Can I downsize or something? You know, you, you're going to have to take it from a different angle. I don't know. That's a tough call to make, and it's painful either way. Whether you go and try to make out, or whether you hang in there for another year. But then you're stuck because what happens if it don't come back next year? You're gonna stay another year. That in my mind, there's two ways to look at it. There, you can regret that you went too early, or you can regret that you stayed too long. You know, you can always fix that daggone regret and leaving early if you're healthy enough. You can get you another job. You can downsize. You can sell something. You can sell used stuff down at the flea market or something. But you can't never replace them years you spent working for the man if you wait too late. You can't never replace them. Them years are gone. Yeah. A lot of stuff in life is just looking at it from a different perspective. Like that. I don't know. I don't know. That's it's a tough call. But I believe that if you've reached the age of retirement and you've been lucky enough and smart enough to daggone save it, save a pile of change there on the side. I believe if you took some time and thought about it logically, and I believe if you took that time, I believe you could figure it out. What works best for you, and what works for you is not going to work for me. Me what works best for me ain't gonna work for my neighbor over here or whatever. It's your retirement you're thinking about here, and you're the best one to know about that, whether you can make out or whatever. Now I'll be honest with you. What saved me this year from getting nervous about it is last year. Last June's when I decided to go. June of 21. I decided to go as soon as I could figure it out if I could go or not. So last September I went to them three. I had them three reviews done on my plan, and so I Saturday morning before I went into work, I checked on my balance at the end of last September and compared it to what I got today in my 401. I'm down $1,000 since end of last September last year. So by moving that 5 years cash into stable value fund in my daggone 401, it saved me a lot. It saved me having to worry about the market crashing this year, and it saved me from losing a lot of money. See, because from the first of the year, I'm down like 11 and a half, 11 and a quarter or something percent. I mean, it could have been up there pushing 20% with everybody else if I'd had that in 5 years still invested. I was fortunate. I did it because I'd planned on going this year is the reason I done it. I think at least 2 years before you decide to go, you need to build up a cash position of 2 to 3 years. I mean, it's just my thought. But it would help ease when something like this comes on. You're still going to be ticked off. You're going to be upset that money's gone. I am. It ticks me off. But I know that, only since the first of the year, I mean, I'd be ticked off. If I look back to September, well, I'm fine. I got the exact same amount that I plan on going on. So I'm happy with that. It would have worked with me last year. It's going to work with me this year. It's a tough call to make. But now some of that reason my 401 ain't down much is because I'm still contributing, and that's just out of pure greed. Because the company gives you money when you contribute to your 401, and I consider that free money. I mean, they're essentially paying me to do what I'm going to do anyways. So now I could have kept that money and put it in the bank or put it in a brokerage account or something. But this year I wouldn't have done any better. You know, I probably would have lost. So I got fortunate in that. I mean, I don't know. First thing, you can't listen to me though, because I'm still a young buck. I ain't but 56. I'm healthy. You know, I can always change my mind and not retire, or I can retire and I can go back to work. You know, so I don't know. Just imagine if you'd retired at the first of this year. You probably had more money than you ever thought of in your life, and went along good there first month or so, and now all of a sudden they pull the rug out from under you. Man, I tell you that's got to be gut wrenching. I just couldn't imagine that. The pain and agony of it. I don't know. I don't know. Buddy of mine at work was talking about going in 2 years. Now he's thinking he might have to push it off. That's what got me thinking about this. My thing is, he's got 2 years. Why be concerned about it now? You know, he's got plenty of time. But, well, I guess that's about it. Y'all be good. We'll talk with y'all later.